controversy is one of the best tools that successful brands have used to go viral. I understand how you feel, with each upload praying you'll get noticed when it's just buried in the depths of the algorithm. But smaller channels refuse to use controversy in their videos out of fear of losing likability. After constant research on the topic and experience using controversy in videos for clients as a social media marketer, I came up with my 3 core principles on how to use controversy the right way to not only get massive amount of views, but also create loyal followers that will stick by your side like glue to help you grow your brand into a profitable business. But watch till the end, because I'm also going to explain the 4 common mistakes to avoid when adding controversy to prevent your reputation from receiving rejection. First, we need to learn about controversy. It's not just meant to cause outrage, believe it or not. As you're aware, everyone has their own values that they've developed over the years. These experiences shape what people see as true, false, good, or bad. The beliefs are a fragment of our identity, and when someone challenges them, it feels like they're challenging our whole identity. This is why individuals can get outraged when their beliefs are questioned. To them, you're essentially questioning their whole philosophy on life. At the same time, when you validate someone's opinion, they appreciate you, since your appraisal supports their whole view of life. So the more diverse the opinions you discuss, the greater the trust and loyalty you'll earn from those who agree with you, as you're seen as brave for speaking out about what they believe is true. However, this means that there'll also be ones who disagree with you and may strongly hate your opinion. For this reason, every content creator, brand, or business must clearly understand who their target audience is so they can tailor their controversial topics to the right people. This contributes to the first principle of controversy, which I call the challenge. Let's look at the YouTuber Sam Sulek as an example. He's in the fitness industry, which is already very crowded with influencers building their brands for 10+ years. The biggest fitness channels have these high quality sets, clean editing, and the host sounds like he's teaching pre-med. However, Sam just vlogs his videos with no script, showing his day-to-day as he works out, eats, or tries to decide what cheese to buy from the grocery store. Even though he started his channel at the beginning of last year, he already has an increasing 3.43 million subscribers. So Sam has a chill, calm vibe to him that people can relate to. He talks to you like you're a bro and keeps things simple. Now, this style is controversial because it goes against what most YouTubers are taught about scripting and keeping the audience engaged every 5 seconds. Sam's authentic and laid-back approach, along with being built like a tank, keeps people absorbed. Challenging the usual ways your industry does things sparks controversy and wins over viewers. People enjoy content that is one of a kind, and it makes your brand seem different and special. And I couldn't think of a more perfect example of this than something that we all use. Well, some people need more than others, which is soap. See, the company Dove released a campaign a while back called Real Beauty, which showed a group of diverse women of different sizes instead of hiring professional models to pose for the campaign. Now, this approach was very different from the usual, and it definitely sparked controversy all over the world about beauty standards and how women are shown in the media. This set Dove apart and increased their sales by 10% that same year. To use a challenge method, focus on what makes your brand different from the competitors. Make sure your challenge aligns with your brand's long-term vision. It's fine to experiment in the beginning, but eventually stick with what works best for you. You don't need to follow Sam Sulek or Dove style if it doesn't match your personality, but pick a style that fits who you are. Conversation that comes with your unique style is what brings increased awareness to you, just like the next principle, which I call the provocative method. Last year, a video went viral when Creators Inc., a marketing agency, held a runway show with an Ariana Grande lookalike on stage. This caused a lot of debate because people weren't really sure if it was her or not, and others were confused about why someone would even be impersonating her on the runway. So stirring up bold and provocative content can trigger discussions in the comments, and it works best when you start off unclear or make viewers have to guess on what you mean or what you're trying to say. It's okay to give further context later, but starting your video off with zero context can provoke people just the right amount to get them to stay and watch. Todd Brown also used this method by creating a thumbnail showing Alex Hormozzi, a man known for giving business advice, with the word thief on his face and the title Alex Hormozzi Theft Scandal. Now there's no context hook, got people to click right away. But in the video he explained that Alex Hormozzi isn't a thief at all. That's just what some people were saying on the internet since he gave some facts that weren't really his original ideas. Now a bonus tip is to avoid being offensive just for shock value. Respect your viewers because being offensive just for views can ruin your reputation. Instead, aim to evoke strong emotions in your thumbnails, like excitement, curiosity, or even anger. But you must immediately validate your thumbnail statement as soon as your video begins. Finally, monitor your audience's reactions and be ready to engage with them, whether they have positive or negative things to say. But I'll go further into this later in the video. Now the third principle is my favorite because it combines the first two, which is leverage reputation. I learned about this in the 48 Laws of Power, specifically the 5th law. It tells the story of P.T. Barnum, a man who wanted a reputation as a showman. So he attempted to buy the American Museum in Manhattan to gain a large audience fast. But he wasn't exactly loaded with cash, so he sweet-talked his way into getting a handshake agreement settled with the museum's owners. Then just before they agreed, the main partner changed his mind and they sold it to Peale's museum instead. The partners confessed it's because Barnum had no reputation, but Peale's did. So he decided to gain his own by ruining Peale's. Barnum launched a campaign in newspapers criticizing Peale's owners and warning people about investing in Peale stock because the investment of buying another museum would spread its resources thin. And it worked. Peale stock fell and the American Museum's owners returned back to Barnum. So Barnum's actions were pretty cruel, right? But they show how leveraging someone else's reputation can help build your own. To go viral today, it's crucial to connect with current influencers. Mentioning a popular influencer, whether it's positively or negatively, attracts attention. If you lack the reputation, using thumbnails featuring celebrities or YouTubers is more impactful than using your face. No offense. April Lynn Alter did this by featuring Mr. Beast in the thumbnail titled "Your Videos Suck." Similarly, the imposter Ariana Grande video went viral because it involved a celebrity. You don't need to insult influencers, instead use their reputation to boost your own. The key takeaway is to choose influencers whose values align with your brand. This will ensure the influencer has the same audience you want. Therefore, all of the viewers interested in who you're talking about will come to you. So to recap, we discussed how challenging the industry norms can make you stand out like a bodybuilder next to an average human. But keep your brand's long-term vision in your pocket during the process. Next, create provocative content to get the viewers curious enough to click on your video and entice viewers by leveraging influencers to watch your content. Now that we know the principles for using controversy in our content, here are 4 mistakes you want to watch out for. First, avoid insensitivity. Make sure not to come off as insensitive or disrespectful to certain groups or individuals. You can come off as ignorant and your brand will be despised by most people. This is crucial for the second mistake, which is to avoid misinformation. The last thing you need is to say something false when emphasizing your point because it will instantly ruin your credibility. Now, something we creators tend to shy away from at times are the haters. That's why mistake 3 is ignoring backlash. Be ready to communicate with the viewers respectfully, of course. I'm not saying every negative comment deserves a response, but if you make a very controversial take on something, the situation can worsen by staying silent, or the viewers can think that you lack the knowledge to back up what you say. Better to just face the music by embracing what you say with open arms. Just observe this channel Metatron. The host does controversial videos about history and things that are going on today, but in one unique video, he responds to all the aggressive backlash that he's received in the past. Instead of hiding away from it, he made a video reading the comments and then explaining himself and his point of view to the viewers, in return gaining more respect from his viewers. You don't need to make a whole video explaining yourself, but staying active in the comment section will do the trick. But you have to know something about all these tips. It's great to know what to do and what not to do, yet it's not recommended to employ controversy for every video. If you plan to grow your audience at a rapid pace, it's not enough to keep stirring up controversy because people are smart enough to catch on to your methods. Then your brand begins to seem inauthentic or desperate for attention. Thus, tip 4 is don't overdo it. The channel Kurzgesagt, which does amazing videos on history and science, rarely has controversial subjects, but one video they uploaded called "Smoking is Awesome" got about 9.2 million people's attention and was their highest viewed video in the month. So now we know that quality of controversy overlaps quantity. But is it the same when posting any content in general? To find that out, check out this video here on quality versus quantity. I'm Zavala, and I'll catch you all there. Take care.